Halo guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Indah Mahnur and my name 18821500024. I'm from Department English Language Education and my class in regular class, the subject pronunciation practice and the lecturer Dini Hidayati MPD. Now I want to try to read a biography of Kalian Jornet. When you picture mountain climbers scaling Mount Everest, what probably comes to mind are teams of climbers with sharp queues leading them to the summit, equipped with oxygen masks, supplies, and tents. And in most cases, you'd be right, as 97% of climbers use oxygen to ascend to Everest summit at 18,850 meters above sea level. The thin air at high altitudes make most people breathless at 3,500 meters, and the vast majority of climbers use oxygen past 7,000 meters. A typical climbing group will have 8 until 15 people in it, with an almost equal number of queues, and they will spend weeks to get to the top after reaching base camp. But ultra-distant and mountain runner Kalian Jornet Burgada ascended the mountain in May 2017 alone, without an oxygen mask or face rope for climbing. Oh, and he did it in 26 hours with food poisoning. And then 5 days later, he did it again, this time in only 70 hours. Born in 1987, Kalian has been training for Everest his whole life, and that really does mean his whole life, as he grew up 2,000 meters above sea level in the Pyrenees in the ski resort of Les de Cardenya in Catalonia, northeastern Spain. While other children his age were learning to walk, Kalian was on skis. At 1.5 years old, he did a 5-hour hike with his mother, entirely under his one's team. He left his first even further behind when he climbed his first mountain and competed in his first cross-country ski race at age 3. By age 7, he had scaled a 4,000 and at then he did a 42-day crossing of the Pyrenees. He was 13 when he says he started to take it seriously and trained with the Ski Mountaineering Technical Center in Catalonia, entering competition and working with a coach. At 18, he took over his own ski mountaineering and trail running training with a schedule that only allows a couple of weeks of rest a year. He does as many as 1,140 hours of endurance training a year, plus strength training and technical workout, as well as specific training in the week before a race. For his record-breaking ascent and descent of the Matterhorn, He prepared by climbing the mountain 10 times until he knew every detail of it, even including where the sun would be shining at every part of the day. Sleeping only 7 hours a night, Kalian journey seems almost superhuman. His resting heart is extremely low at 32 beats per minute compared with the average man's 60 per minute or an athlete's for 40 per minute. He breathes more efficiently than average people do, taking in more oxygen per breath, and he has a much faster recovery time after exercise as his body quickly breaks down lactic acid, the acid in muscles that causes pain after exercise. All this in thanks to his glad childhood in the mountain and to genetic, but it is mental strength that set him apart. He often set himself challenges to see how long he can endure difficult conditions in order to truly understand what his body and mind can cope with. For example, he almost gave himself kidney failure after only drinking 3.5 liters of water on a 100-kilometer run in temperatures of around 40 Celsius. It will take a book to list all the races and awards he's won and the mountain he's climbed. And even here, Kalian is achievement except the average person asks. So how? He find time to record his career on his blog and has written 3 books: Run Already, The Invisible Border, and Submit of My Life. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.